Part 6, guys. Let's start reading. Saturday. I woke up at 6:30 this morning and couldn't get back to sleep, which was pretty frustrating. But that's been happening to me ever since the beginning of the year. On New Year's Eve, Mom wanted Manny to feel what it's like to be up at midnight without actually letting him stay up that late. So she set the clocks in the house ahead by 3 hours. She didn't tell me though. So when Mom and Dad did the countdown with Manny, I thought it was midnight for real. I ended up going to bed at 10:30 that night, thinking it was 1:30 in the morning. So my whole schedule has been off 3 hours this year. I don't usually wake up on weekends until Dad literally drags me out of bed, especially during the winter, when it's cold outside and it's nice and warm under the covers. I remember a time last winter when Dad woke me up at 8 on a Saturday morning and told me to go outside and shovel snow off the walkway. I would be in the middle of a really good dream, but I was able to get out of bed, shovel the walkway, and get right back into my dream without missing a beat. And the best biceps winner is Greg Heffley. This morning after I woke up, I lay in bed for a while trying to get back to sleep. Eventually, I just went downstairs and made myself some breakfast. There's nothing good on TV before 8 on a Sunday morning, so I decided to get some of my chores over with. Me and Roderick never have enough money to buy anything, so Mom has been paying us an allowance to do chores. One of my chores is dusting the dining room furniture, and that's what I was doing this morning when I heard a knock at the front door. I opened the door and I was surprised to see Uncle Gary standing on the front steps. Dad came downstairs a minute later and he didn't seem too happy to see his younger brother. A few weeks back, Uncle Gary called Dad and said he had once in a lifetime business opportunity and needed a loan. Dad didn't want to give Uncle Gary any money because Uncle Gary has a bad track record when it comes to paying people back. But Mom told Dad he should do it because Uncle Gary is his brother, and family members should always help each other out. Mom's always saying the same sort of thing to me and Roderick. I just hope I never need a kidney or something like that, because if Roderick is the guy I'm counting on to give it to me, I could be in trouble. Dad sent Uncle Gary the money and we hadn't heard from him until today. After Uncle Gary came inside the house, he told us what happened. He said he met a guy in Boston who sold t-shirts on the street corner, and this guy told him that if he wanted to take over his business, he could make a bundle. So, after he got the money from Dad, Uncle Gary bought up the guy's t-shirts. But what Uncle Gary didn't know was that the t-shirts had a typo on them, and by the time he noticed the problem, the guy was already gone. Uncle Gary told Dad he needs a place to stay until he can get on his feet again. Dad didn't seem too happy about that, but by then Mom was downstairs and she told Uncle Gary he can stay as long as he needs. Okay, that's part 5. I'm excited. Thanks for listening, guys.